So if there was any doubt that the F3 is cursed, this should confirm it. Okay, who is ready for an F3 update? As I am very used to at this point, there is good news and there's bad news. Let's start with the good news. My engine came in. Hallelujah. And they sent the right engine. They actually sent a brand new F3 engine. Now, if you saw my last update video, I asked people to guess how long they thought it would take for that engine to come in from Italy. And congratulations to viewer Enchanter of Ranks, who guessed correctly 8 weeks for the engine to come in. So just to refresh your memory about how long this entire process has taken, from the time they tore down the engine and then submitted the warranty claim to when MV Agusta actually returned our calls and told us what they were going to do was a month. So basically, they were thinking about it for a month. Then they decided to give us a new engine. And then from that point, it was 2 more months for the engine to come in. So entire time from warranty submission to new engine showing up was 3 months. So if you're thinking about getting an MV Agusta, that's the kind of level of service you should probably expect. I actually want to put an asterisk on that 8 weeks from the time they said they were going to send an engine to when the engine actually showed up. I actually think it would have been longer than 8 weeks, but my dealer basically threatened MV Agusta. They said that I was going to lemon law the bike if an engine didn't show up quickly. Now, if you are not an American, you may not know what a lemon law is. In America, we have this thing called lemon laws. And of course, America being 50 different states, there are 50 different variations on this law. But basically, in California, if you buy any new vehicle, truck, car, motorcycle, and it is down and inoperable for an extended period of time, you can have it declared a lemon, which means the manufacturer has to buy it back from you or give you a brand new one. Now in California, it's kind of a gray area, but basically, if it's down for 30 days in the shop under repair, you could fight for a lemon law designation. Now, longtime viewers of the channel will know my bike has already been down even before it dropped a valve. It was down for 31 days with a sprag clutch. Add that 30 plus days to this 90 plus days, and it's basically been down for 4 months in the warranty period. So my dealer told MV Agusta this, and I think that that is why I got an engine as fast as I did. I'd be curious to know, if they hadn't told them that, how long it would have taken that engine to show up. So it's going to take the shop a couple days to put the engine in, but soon I will have the F3 back, and so I am excited about that. Now the bad news. I am still in a little bit of disbelief, but the shop told me that they dropped my bike. What? I don't know really what to say to that. I'm just kind of speechless. So if there was any doubt that the F3 is cursed, this should confirm it. Yes, the shop dropped the bike. I don't know what. The shop is Pro Italia. I've been taking different bikes there for years, and I haven't had any problems. And maybe just the law of averages has caught up with me. I don't know. So here is the story that they told me. They had moved my bike from their main shop to their storage facility, which is a couple miles away. while they waited for the engine to come in from MV Agusta. They also hired a new shop assistant to help move bikes around and wash bikes and do, like, you know, shop assistant stuff, I guess. And within his first 2 weeks of being on the job, he dropped 2 bikes. Unfortunately for me, mine was one of the bikes. So apparently what happened was he loaded the bike in the van from their storage facility to the main shop and didn't tie it down properly, and the bike tipped over on that, like, 2-mile drive from their warehouse to the main shop. So a total of 4 panels need to be replaced. The side panel, the front panel, the windscreen, and the side mirror are all have some kind of damage to them. Like, the bike will be rideable. Ugh, I can't. I don't even know what to say. They are very apologetic. They feel horrible. Of course they're going to pay for the panels and the labor to replace it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So I'm trying to be just very zen about this. I have a job, obviously, because I have to pay for motorcycles somehow. And sometimes I make mistakes on my job, and people will usually cut me slack and be like, you know what, not a big deal. So I'm trying to just channel that energy right now and just say, you know what, they're gonna make it right. It's not the end of the world. At least I'll be able to ride the bike. It's just gonna look jacked up until the new panels come in. But it's just frustrating because the bike feels cursed. The only thing it hasn't done at this point is high-side me off the side of a freeway. And yes, in case you were curious, they did fire the guy who dropped the 2 bikes, which is probably a good idea for everyone involved. Because if you start a job at a motorcycle shop and you drop 2 bikes in your first 2 weeks, it's probably time for a career change. It's just frustrating to know that I'm probably going to have to wait months for these panels to come in because it's MV Agusta. Oh, it is kind of funny and coincidental to think that a couple videos ago I was talking about how my F4 tipped over when the kickstand dug into soft asphalt, and now the shop is tipped over the F3. Maybe I should change the name of this channel from AMV to TOB for tipped over bike. So if all goes well, I'll be able to pick up the F3 in a couple days. We're gonna see how badly the damage is, but at least I'll be able to ride the bike again. Subscribe if you want to hear more MV Agusta stories, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one.